The Fox and the Falling Star. In a quiet corner of the world, tucked between the roots of a whispering willow tree, lived a fox named Fen. His fur was the color of autumn oak leaves, and his eyes held the last glint of the sunset. But Fen was not like the other foxes who were content to chase field mice and listen to the gossip of the forest. Fen was a dreamer. His greatest joy was to climb to the highest hill, lie on his back, and watch the stars prick the velvet sky. He knew them all: the steadfast Great Bear, the twinkling sisters, and the shimmering river of light. But what he loved most were the falling stars. The other animals called them sky scraps or celestial dust, but not Fen. To him, each one was a lonely traveler, a brilliant secret making its final journey. One crisp autumn night, as Fen watched, a star brighter than any he had ever seen broke away from its constellation. It didn't just fall, it sang as it fell, a soft, silvery chime that made the air hum. And it was falling, Fen was sure of it, right towards the Darkwood, the part of the forest where the trees grew so close together that the moonlight never touched the ground. Without a second thought, Fen bounded down the hill. He dashed past the sleeping rabbit warrens and the murmuring badger setts, his heart pounding with a single purpose: to find the falling star. He pushed into the Darkwood, where the air was cold and the path was woven with thorny vines. The silvery chime had stopped, and an immense silence pressed in on him. For the first time, Fen felt a prickle of fear. What was he doing? Stars belong in the sky, not in a place like this. But then, he saw a faint, pulsating glow from a bed of moss between two great, gnarled roots. He crept closer. There it was. It was no larger than a dewdrop, but it held the light of 1,000 captured moons. It wasn't a burning rock as he'd imagined, but a living, breathing piece of light, shaped like a perfect, tear-shaped pearl. As he approached, it fluttered weakly, like a moth against a window pane. A soft, sad voice echoed in his mind. "I am lost. The ground is so heavy, and I have forgotten the way home." Fen's fear melted away, replaced by a deep, aching warmth. He lay down, curling his bushy tail around the tiny star to shield it from the damp earth. "I'm here," he whispered. "My name is Fen. I saw you fall. I fell because I grew curious," the star's voice chimed. "I wanted to know what the world smelled like, and if the wind really did sing through the grass. But now I am dimming. I cannot get back." Fen knew he couldn't carry the star back to the sky. His paws were made for earth, not for climbing the heavens. But he was a fox of the world, and he could show the star the beauty it had fallen for. "Then let me show you," he said gently. Very carefully, he nudged the star onto a large, soft leaf and carried it in his mouth out of the Darkwood. He took it to the edge of the stream, where the water chuckled over smooth stones. The star shimmered, reflecting in the water, its light dancing with the current. "It sings." It chimed, its voice a little stronger. He carried it to a field of night-blooming flowers, their petals glowing like ivory in the starlight. The star breathed in the scent of jasmine and damp soil. "It smells of dreams," it sighed. He showed it how the wind made the silver grass ripple like a lake, and how the owls called to each other in soft, questioning hoots. With each new wonder, the star's light grew a little brighter, its chime a little clearer. Finally, Fen carried it back to his high hill. The star was glowing now, pulsing with a joyful, vibrant light. "Thank you, Fen," it chimed. "The world is even more beautiful than I imagined. But my home is calling. I can feel the pull of my constellation." Tears welled in Fen's eyes, but they were not tears of sadness. "How will you get back?" he asked. "A kind heart showed me the way," the star replied. "And that has filled me with enough light for the journey." The star began to rise from the leaf, floating upwards. It hovered for a moment near Fenn's nose, and he felt a warm, tingly sensation, like a kiss of sunlight. Then, it shot upwards, a streak of brilliant silver racing back to its place in the heavens. Fenn watched until it was safely nestled back in its constellation, twinkling just a little brighter than all the rest. He wasn't sad. He lay down on his hill, and for the first time, he didn't feel like just a dreamer watching the sky. He felt a part of it. He had helped a star find its way home, and in return, he had a secret. High above him, one star shone with a familiar, friendly light, and whenever he looked at it, he remembered that even the most distant dreams can sometimes, just for a moment, touch the earth. And with that warm thought, Fenn the fox closed his eyes, and slept peacefully under the starry sky he so loved.